What's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews. Today I've got my hands on the latest KOSPET Prime. Now this is the world's first full Android smartwatch which features Face ID unlock and the largest battery we have seen in a smartwatch so far. First of all, inside the box you will find a user manual, a bag of spare screws. You're also getting a screen protector, micro USB charging cable, a magnetic charging plate with a micro USB port, a small screwdriver to access the SIM card tray, and last but certainly not least, the smartwatch itself. Now the watch itself looks very well designed. You have a stainless steel case finished in black with ceramic bezels, and I have to say it does look very well designed. Now you have a 1.6 inch IPS display with a screen resolution of 400 by 400. It's interesting that KOSPET went for an IPS option this time as opposed to AMOLED. Furthermore, you have the MediaTek 6739 quad-core CPU with 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. There is also Bluetooth version 4, GPS, Wi-Fi, 4G LTE nano SIM slots, and this is running full Android version 7.1.1. Now the watch has the largest battery we have ever seen in a smartwatch. That's 1260 milliamp hours, and we're definitely going to have to do an extensive battery test to find out how good it really is. Furthermore, you've got IP67 certification, and apparently it's okay to go swimming up to 1 meters underwater, but I have not personally tested that. Now the watch dimensions: 50.8 millimeters in diameter and 17.5 millimeters in thickness, and weighs 85 grams. The straps are 274 millimeters in length and 25 millimeters in width. Now the straps themselves are made from silicone. They are easy to remove and replace with your own 25 millimeter strap, and this is what the watch looks like on my wrist. It's a comfortable fit for sure, although it's very big and bulky and you do have some weight to it. And to give you an idea of the size, I will bring in the Samsung Galaxy Watch. So this is how they fare side by side. The Galaxy Watch is 46 millimeters in diameter with a 1.3 inch screen. It's 13 millimeters thick and weighs 63 grams, compared to the KOSPET, which is 50.8 millimeters in diameter with a 1.6 inch screen. It's 17.5 millimeters thick and weighs 85 grams. Of course, the KOSPET was designed to be a large smartwatch with a 1.6 inch screen, but it's interesting to note the comparison of IPS versus OLED. There it is right in front of you. Now on the side of the watch, we have a power button, an 8 megapixel side camera, and a back button. On the other side, we have nothing. And at the bottom, we have our heart rate sensor and charger pins. So we've got a magnetic charger plate. It simply goes on top. It does take around 2 hours to fully charge this watch, but the watch is designed to last you a full day. Of course, that is dependent on your usage. I'll quickly show you the SIM card tray. So if we open it up, and the screw is tiny, so it's good that they do provide spares. The actual cover for the SIM tray is made from metal. And here is the SIM tray. So it does accept a 4G nano SIM slot. And once you insert a SIM card, this effectively becomes a full smartwatch phone. So you'll be able to make and receive phone calls directly on the watch. And I can confirm that this watch does not support Bluetooth phone calls. So if you want to make phone calls, you do have to insert a SIM card. Now this watch has something that we have not seen before in a smartwatch. You've got Face ID unlock, and I do want to show you how good that is. So if we lock the screen, so here we go, I'll swipe up and you'll see Face Unlock active, and it's done. So you do have a very fast and accurate Face ID unlock on this smartwatch. So good job by KOSPET. Now this is a full Android smartwatch, so you do have access to a lot of watch faces, and to change, all you do is keep the center pressed, and then you will be presented with a rather large choice of different watch faces that you can instantly change to. And I will now give you a few examples of the selection of watch faces available on this watch. And when you get to the end of the list, you will see a plus sign which you can tap and gain access to a whole library of free downloadable watch faces. And any of these watch faces can be downloaded and installed in seconds. And you do have a lot to choose from. Now, with the new KOSPET Prime, you're actually spoiled for choice with watch faces because you have the smartphone app where you can go and download even more watch faces. And I will download one right now just to give you an example. Okay, so let's install this colorful one. Hit download. You can see it download and it will be, and there you go, it's already on the watch. We'll do another one. So you can see it's downloading and installing at the same time, and it's already on the watch. I really like how quick it is to download and install new watch faces. And I also like the fact that you have 32 gigs of internal storage, so you could download every single watch face that you see and you're still not going to run out of space. So let's go through the watch features. If you swipe down from the top, you've got your connection information, Bluetooth, SIM card and battery percentage. If we keep going, you've got your quick toggles for brightness, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, aeroplane mode, etc. If we keep swiping, you've got a quick clean for your system memory. And if we swipe again, you've got your music controls. So if you had a whole bunch of music stored on this watch, you'll be able to play it from here. And I like that you do have volume control in the center. If we swipe again, you've got your local weather information. Now let's go back to the home screen and swipe to the right. You've got your notifications. Now over here, you will have your notifications for your social media, emails, text messages, etc. Now you can read all your tweets and messages, but you can't reply. These notifications are read only. Now if we swipe upwards, you've got your 7-day fitness. If we swipe again, you've got a step counter, distance traveled, and calories burnt. Now if we go back and swipe to the left, you have your apps. I'll quickly go through all the apps with you. You have contacts, phone, messaging, settings, web browser, downloads, calendar, clock, camera, gallery, music, sound recorder, file manager, heart rate monitor, fitness, weather, voice search, the Google Play Store, and you do have the full version of the Google Play Store, so you can download any of your favorite apps and games and enjoy it on this smartwatch. So let's go back. You've got Google Maps, you've got an assistant which will allow you to connect to your smartphone. I've installed YouTube, I've installed Blink, which will allow me to view my Blink security cameras directly on the watch. I will show you that in a bit. We've got system optimization, we've got another app store, which will give you instant downloads of some of the most popular apps. Now, I've downloaded CPU-Z, a Wi-Fi speed test, WhatsApp Messenger, and you get Face Unlock. So I can confirm that you cannot make phone calls on this via Bluetooth. You do need to insert a SIM card. Now the next thing I want to test is the camera. Now you've got 8 megapixels on the side and a 2 megapixel camera on the front. Now let's just select the side camera. I'll take a few shots and I'll share the samples with you on the screen right now. Now here is a video sample shot with the side camera. It's the 8 megapixel side camera and you can see what the quality looks like. I'm not sure what the resolution is, but I will put the resolution up on the screen for you guys to see. So that was just a quick video sample to show you what this camera is like. We are now shooting a quick video sample with the front facing camera, and this is what you can expect in terms of video and audio quality. Now, I am pleased to say that you can access the internal storage of this smartwatch by using the included charger and USB cable and plugging it directly into your PC or Mac. So I can copy over music, transfer my photos, etc. So USB file transfer is supported, which is good news. So the next thing I like to quickly test out is the music to see what the speaker sounds like. So I have loaded up some MP3s. So very convenient volume controls. Wow, sound quality is actually amazing. So great sound quality, no distortion at all, and it gets quite loud too. Now I have downloaded a few third-party apps and I've sideloaded a few as well. So we're going to put this smartwatch to the test. Let's begin with YouTube.
What's up guys, Chicks here from Chicks Tech Reviews.
I'm well impressed with the sound quality.
My hands on the latest 70 My Dash Cam Lite. This is a compact full HD car dash camera with some pretty cool features.
Now, as this is an Android system, you can run more or less any Android app you like. Now, I've installed my Blink security system, and I'm going to show you one of the camera's live feeds. So that is the live feed on my front door, and you can even hear the wind. Now, if someone is standing there, I could do a two-way conversation directly on my watch. How convenient is that, people? Now, the next test has to be beach buggy racing. So beach buggy racing is controlled by gyro, and as you saw, it worked absolutely fine. So now it's time for my favorite test, the screen on hand race test. I have the Samsung Galaxy Watch and the KOSPET Prime on my wrist, and we're going to see how they compare. Here we go. So the Galaxy was definitely faster. Let's try it a few times. I think there's a 2-second delay before the KOSPET Prime actually turns on the screen. Yeah, around 2-second delay, and the Samsung Galaxy Watch is of course the best we've ever seen. But KOSPET Prime, still not bad. So whilst we have both watches on our wrist, we're going to run a simultaneous heart rate sensor test. So you can see the Galaxy Watch has already completed. KOSPET Prime is taking a little bit more time, but you can see that the result recorded is more or less the same. We've got 122 beats per minute and 121 on the Samsung Galaxy Watch. So I'm pleased to say that we do have an accurate heart rate sensor on the KOSPET Prime. Now a quick look at CPU Z. You can see we have a quad-core CPU clocked at 1 GHz. And you can see the GPU is the Power VR Rogue GE8100. Here is your device information, KOSPET Prime, with your screen resolution information, memory and RAM. And if we go to system, you can see this is running Android 7.1.1 with no root access by default. And in the Wi-Fi speed test, we achieved download speeds of 30 and upload speeds of 14 megabits per second. And that was a 2 gigahertz Wi-Fi test. And in the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi test, we achieved 49 megabits per second download and 18 megabits per second upload. And in the Antutu benchmark test, we achieved 20K. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top smartwatch chart for 2019, showing you the latest smartwatches and seeing how they compare with each other. And as you can see, the new KOSPET Prime has taken position 9 on this chart with a rating of 8.6 out of 10. Now you can view the full versions of all my charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. So there you have it, guys. That was the amazing KOSPET Prime. Now if you're looking for a big screen full Android smartwatch, then this is definitely the best one I have tried so far. Now build quality is great. I absolutely love the ceramic bezels. You have a decent large bright IPS screen, very good performance, fast Wi-Fi and 4G speeds, a great loudspeaker, and you also have an accurate heart rate sensor. Everything works exactly how it should. You can insert a SIM card and then this smartwatch becomes a full-featured smartwatch phone, and you can make and receive phone calls and use the internet data on the go. Now the only thing to consider is lack of Bluetooth calling, and the screen on hand raise is slightly slow. Battery life is actually pretty good. As long as you don't play too many games and videos, the watch will last you easily a full day. I also like the fact that you have a full screen display with no half tires at the bottom. Bottom line, this is the best big screen full Android smartwatch you can currently buy. And with that being said, I will leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. I'll see you guys in the next one.